Dealerships have a huge issue with their mechanics, and the Ford CEO says there's 6,000 empty bays, vehicles that need to get fixed, but there's not a mechanic to fix it. But it's a huge issue, not just the Ford, it's every dealership. It's crazy how dealerships work. You have high turnover throughout the whole dealership, but there's only one position there that's really a skilled position. You can't just hire some random mechanic, they gotta know what they're doing. But they get treated worse than anybody in the dealership. It makes no sense. I mean, a lot porter can get treated better. Like, what's going on? So dealerships charge crazy amounts per hour to the customer. I mean, it's crazy. But the mechanic will get $20, $30 an hour if they're lucky. And then they gotta fight to beat the clock. And if anything goes wrong, it's on them. They're gonna have to fix it out of their time because they're not just paid a salary or anything like that. It's flat rate. So whatever the job pays is what they get. But dealership owners will try to cut that down. Sometimes warranty work can pay better or worse. It just really depends. And there's a lot of warranty work right now. But the owner's going to try to take as much of that as he can. And again, it's crazy how salespeople can make more than mechanics. And they will literally hire anybody as a salesperson. The service advisor, same sort of deal. And they're sitting behind a desk most of the time just trying to scam the customer for extra filters and this and that to get their little spiffs. And it's sad. A mechanic has to go get his parts and wait on that. The service advisor should be helping him out. He's getting a piece of the ticket. But the service advisor ends up making more than the mechanic. It makes no sense at all. And it's real bad how it is. Some of the mechanics are making it, but a lot of them are struggling at these dealerships. $10,000 to $25,000 in just tools just to get started, plus the schooling or wherever you get trained at. And a lot of times the manufacturer wants money from you to go through their individual training. Think about that. Just to go to work, you're 30, 40 grand in it, and you're talking about being a mechanic at a car dealership. Then you got some 18-year-old salesperson that can make more than you, and they get treated much better by the owner. It's insane how it works. So no wonder every single dealership, not just Ford, but especially Ford dealers, are struggling to keep these mechanics, and they don't have enough. They're not paying good enough, even though they're charging an arm and a leg to the customer, but they barely give any of that to the mechanic. It's crazy. And when it comes to salespeople, they're quitting left and right like never before too. They're not hitting their quotas, their commissions, but at the end of the day, they don't have to spend all the money to go to work. Most of the time, they just hire a bunch of salespeople and hope a couple of them stick because it's constant turnover, especially with car sales. And so it does make the environment different when you go into a car dealership. Everybody hates dealing with the people because half the time they're always trying to get more out of you, especially a salesperson trying to sell nitrogen-filled tires. I mean, they're not even offering anything, but they're trying to charge for it. Imagine if you had to go sell cars and the dealership charged $300-$400 for nitrogen air. Explaining that to a customer and actually selling it with a straight face. It's the most insane thing I've ever seen, but it's happening. And that's why these lots are completely full now. People are starting to watch videos online too. They're learning to negotiate. They're not just going to the dealership, trusting the dealer. They're learning, get pre-approved, do this, do that. And when it comes to the mechanic side, they know good and well not to trust that service advisor. Half the time they say you need all this work done and you don't even need it. That's why it's a big deal to find that trusted mechanic, and it's hard to find, but if you get one, it's good. And it's going to be very rare at a car dealership that you're going to find a trustworthy car dealership that's going to be a good mechanic, because you're working with that service advisor, which is a salesperson, and he's trying to get every penny he can out of you. So the whole situation sucks to deal with, and a lot of people don't like getting their car serviced at a dealership. Most recommend, if you're at a warranty, you don't even go to a dealership because they're just going to charge 3 times what they should, if not more, depending on the dealer. They're charging insane prices right now for hourly rates when it comes to charging you, the customer, and you're probably going to have to wait for a while. Your car has to wait at the dealer because they're waiting on mechanics. Lasfit is today's video sponsor, and Lasfit's a company that offers a lot of products, including their floor mats. And whether you're buying a new vehicle or keeping your old one, you want to protect it. And so Lasfit's floor mats are 3D scanned, so they fit perfectly in the vehicle. And since they are all-weather floor mats, they have raised edges, and they will definitely help for spills or anything like that, because something always happens. And then also they're easy to clean. You take them out, spray them down, they're easy. It's just easy to put in, easy to take out, easy to clean all the way around. So whether you're keeping your current car or getting a new one, you want to go ahead and protect it with some Lasfit all-weather floor mats. And you can see that the Lasfit all-weather floor mat provides much more protection than a standard floor mat would, and they're so much easier to clean. And you can get 20% off your order if you use discount code TOM20, TOM20. The link is in the description. Check out Lasfit floor mats. this and get 20% off with Tom20 because they don't have enough. They're quitting all the time left and right. And even when mechanics want to just quit and get out of there, it's a job. They have to get their tools and everything out. It takes a little bit of time. So they can't even just walk out. They got to grab everything they have, and they got a lot of stuff. $20,000 to $30,000 worth of tools. Their money just to go work at a car dealership. Yeah, that's not the best thing, but let me know what you guys think. Have a great day and stay blessed.